أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربي زدني علما وألحقني بالصالحين. So in the previous period we had discussed the use of the articles, and we had learned that articles are of two types. The one is definite article and the next one is indefinite article. Indefinite article are two, a and n, and definite article they are what? That is one single, okay, the. So we had discussed all these things, and there was a paragraph. In that very paragraph, we had to insert articles. So two types of articles we had inserted over there, as it is once upon a time there lived a king who was a fine man. The kingdom he ruled was very large, so no over here no article, and all the people who lived in it were happy and prosperous. So over here no article. One day a great flood of water came pouring down from the mountains and swept away the palace and most of the city. Many of the people were drowned, but the king the king sent his army and carried some of them to high ground. In this way he saved many of many people from the death. So that was the paragraph where we were to insert the articles. And now we have the work that was left incomplete using who or which. They are relative pronouns. They are going to relate, okay, later part of the sentence with what? The first part, or one part of the sentence with another part. Whenever we use who and which are these, that, etc., they are going to connect the sentences or make the sentences that they will be complex. And as I have told you that a complex sentence is a combination of an independent clause and a dependent clause. Independent clause is that clause which alone can stand as a sentence, which alone can show or describe or prove itself as a sentence or a meaningful combination of words. And dependent clause, it cannot alone stand as a sentence. They will need probably the help of what anyone or any part of speech. So this is the man who gave me a cycle. If you remember, I have told you that we use who for people, for men and women. Okay, we use what? We use who for man and woman, and we use which for things, or small animals, or you can call them insects. This man who gave me a cycle. This is the man who gave me a cycle. So you will have to remove this pronoun, subjective pronoun he, after inserting the conjunction who, or the pronoun who. This is the man. Who is the man? This is the man. Who gave me a cycle? Who gave you the cycle? This is the man. This is the man. Who gave me a cycle? This is the man. This is the man who gave me a cycle. This is the cycle. Now, which one is the cycle? This one is the cycle. This is the cycle which he gave me. Who gave me the cycle? He gave me the cycle. And this is the cycle which he gave me. So over here, there is no human to connect in the first clause of the sentence. Then we will have to use which for the cycle, which for the cycle. And as we know, cycle is a thing, is a machine. This is a girl. Who is she? This is the girl who came to my house last week. Okay, who came to my house last week? You will have to remove she, the pronoun she. Okay, these are the men. Who are the men? These are the men. And what have they done? What are they doing? Who are building a wall around the house? So these are the men, okay, who. Now you can see that we can use who for singular and both plural nouns. These are the men who are building a wall around the house. Hurry up, boys, write these things down in your notebook. Open your notebooks and start writing. Are you all listening? Are you all listening?
Yes, sir.
So start writing these 4 sentences in your notebooks, okay? Now we are coming over here to this portion. Listening and speaking. Listening and speaking, okay? So note the way words are pronounced. Over here, you are told about the pronunciation skills. How to pronounce a word. Especially you are told about stressed syllables and unstressed syllables. Especially we are told about what? Stressed and unstressed syllables. So syllable is a word, okay, that we can pronounce without breaking our breath, okay? Without breaking our breath, we can pronounce a syllable. So
Ahmed. Ahmed. You are
the, the last part of the word upon.
Huh?
What is going on? Huh? Faisal, Faris, Faisal, what is going on? If you don't want to be in the class, okay, get out of the class, but do not disturb us. So all these things, they are related to the phonology, phonetics and phonology of the language or linguistics, okay? And stress accents, that is relative emphasis or prominence given to certain syllables in a word, syllables in a word, okay, or somehow to sentence. That emphasis is typically caused by such properties as increased loudness and vowel length. So you want to increase what you have to give more stress, force, or emphasis to the word you want to pronounce as stressed. And a stressed syllable, whenever we want to pronounce that word, that is what we will pronounce it with force. You can see now upon, up on. The first syllable in sparrow is stressed, sparrow. Okay, a stressed syllable is that it expresses itself more. River, peaceful, plenty, hollow, favorable, swimming, dusty, better, suddenly, slithering, fluttered, listened. So we are given these words. In them we have to find the syllables, that which syllables are stressed, okay, and we will have to read them aloud. Okay, again. So river, peaceful, plenty, hollows, favorite, swimming, dusty, better, suddenly, slithering, fluttered, listened. So boys, these things were related to language, okay, and the syllables. Uh, and as I have told you that syllable is what? A syllable is a unit or organization of sequence of speech sounds. Okay. When two syllables are brought together, they make a meter. They make what? They make a meter. And these syllables are the blocks of sentences. They are the bricks or blocks of a sentences that builds the phonological building of a language. Okay, these syllables are the roots or bricks of a sentence. So guys, if you have any question regarding these things, you can ask me. Do you have any question? And the next is E, right about the time when you gave or were given some good advices. So just if you want to write about the worth of time, about the importance of time, or someone has advised you, or someone is advising you, or you're going to advise someone, so you will have to write a little bit about it, round about 5 sentences. So you will have to write, time is life. Those who waste time, they waste their life. Time is money. Whenever someone is sitting useless, he will not have a single penny. But those who utilize their time properly, they earn money, health, wealth, and respect with it. But those who spoils the time, in return, the time spoils them. Okay? The time spoils them. So time is life, and life is precious because life and time, when they passed, they never come back. They never return. So these are the advices, and you can write from yourselves too. So if you want anything to be re-explained or retold, kindly tell me. If you have any problem in anything, do you have any problem? Okay, boys, good day. You can discuss all these things with among each other.